Hello, I am Ren, and we are on episode 10. 10 Ren. Oh, this is great. Oh, that's an awesome sea lizard. All right, so today we continue. Leave a like, subscribe, do all those other awesome things you people can do, including possibly balance an egg on your head if you were able to do that. That's pretty interesting. But let's get into this.
All right, listen up. Everything that just happened, bygones, understand? Doc, tell me again about the phones.
According to the terminal in my lab, the marine exhibit phones are still connected to the transceiver. The visitor center phones
Too far away, okay? And we can get to the exhibit through the tunnels?
They're all interconnected. I think I can still find...
The answer is yes. Thank you. All right, we all have the same priorities here now. We get to this marine exhibit and find the phone. We get another chopper in the air to lift us out from there.
How are we gonna get there? Troodon could still be out there.
We aren't equipped to treat any more bites. We have to... Shh! I will not be shushed.
The door.
Oh no.
Dad.
They're coming through the vent!
All right.
Come on!
Nope, he's dead. I don't see how in the world we could do that. Shit. Anyways, but there goes the gold rank. Try that again.
Come on!
Poop shovel.
They're going past the door.
Jerry, get that grate open!
I'm on it. I need something to break the lock.
We'll find that something!
The air tank!
What?
Use the air tank! It's heavy and sturdy!
Alright.
Yeah!
Oh, Billy! I can't hold the bug! Help me!
I'm a little busy here!
The flares!
What about him?
Oh, throw me one!
Oh.
Heads up!
Don't like the light.
I got it! Let's go! Oh
Yeah, I'm
no!
pretty sure.
Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north.
It's a junction box. Which lines go toward...
Come on, people, they're still after us. Keep moving! Don't look back, it only slows you down!
Look, a breakout box. Keep after the red conduit.
Wait, the conduit's gone.
Don't stop!
Wait, those are water mains.
Go, follow them!
Which way, Laura?
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
Well, we can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behavior seemed territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them, but we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we heading, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a 4-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
Alrighty.
Maybe I can help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
Alright, let's see here. What am I looking for? I'm looking for differences. Typing. These two look exactly the same. Oh, except for that and that. And alright, so those two spots are not exactly the same. Okay. How about this one? Oh, these are definitely different. There's some things back here. Oh, look for specific differences. Alright. Oh, big old giant power things. This one looks very different. Yeah. Yeah, these 3 look similar. This one, look for big old giant things over here. Alright. What am I looking at here? Look at number 1.
There are these 2 big electrical boxes of some kind on the right.
2 big electrical boxes on the right.
I see 2 ladders along the left of the tunnel. There's a big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side.
Okay. 2 big electrical boxes. That must be these things. So those look the same. 2 ladders. Alright, that's the same. So it's definitely not this one.
I'm just gonna cross this one off.
Okay, I hope you're right.
There's a big yellow pipe that goes down the left wall and into the floor. There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right. I see 1 ladder at the end of the hallway. This tunnel only goes down a few dozen yards to a dead end.
No giant tanks recorded. interested. These are all the same. Wait. All except for these things.
There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right.
Partway down the corridor on the right. Bingo. So is this one or this one? Cannot be this one.
What do you think, Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Alright. Now let's look at number 4.
There's a big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall. It looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall. There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end.
Okay. Oh, they look exactly the same. These are exactly the same. One more check.
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
Oh. This one's the difficult one. Looks like there's a couple pipes right there. It might be this one.
I don't think it's this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
I think it's this one.
We could be here.
I guess they all kind of look the same.
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it.
Are you sure?
I'm positive. We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings. Okay, here
I wonder
we
if it
are.
matters which one.
The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
I wonder if it even matters which one I chose.
What is it?
Oh my god!
Look out!
Yes, look out!
Jess!
No! Dad!
And there goes the
They're
cop.
afraid of the flare! I can see this.
Get behind me! Go, go, go!
Glowing eyes. They're running that fast. They should not be able to
Get up!
outrun those dinosaurs.
I can't open it!
Move over!
see!
Jerry, come on!
Oh.
Oh God, Jess! Oh, what have I done?
Come on, Jerry.
I just left her down there. I have to go find her.
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
Can't know that. I won't leave her to those animals.
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The Marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
I don't know. I don't even know where we are.
I'll figure out where we are. Sorkin was following water mains. Where would they go?
Most of the water is piped in from a lagoon to the north.
Lagoon. I know this place. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
Do you know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Engine has changed it so much.
Took only 12 years for this?
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes, it is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My family, everyone, my whole tribe. This had been our home for thousands of years. I could go anywhere, run in the jungle, climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica.
What does your name mean?
It means little fish. You know, like the ones that have so many colors.
I didn't realize this island had been inhabited before. Injun moved your people?
They promised us homes and medicine, education.
They didn't keep their promise.
I guess from a point of view they did. But the homes were slums and the medicine was extra or half-used or contaminated. We had schools but no teachers. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people.
Spared no expense. Hammond. The man who made all this. He runs Injun. It's something he always says. He'll spend whatever it takes to make the park a success.
So, he spent it all on the dinosaurs, not on my people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
I'm sure it was a very difficult time for your father.
I know he wanted what was best for our people. He was too trusting. They took advantage of him.
He sounds like a brave man. Were you too close?
When we were on the island, yes. We were always together. My father was an awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
He was part of a tribe.
What is Sibo?
That mountain there. It is like a house, my father said. My people believe that the animals of the world built it. Before Injun, when my father and I would go to the ocean to fish, When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima! Little fish! Little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
You remind me of Jess. I mean, that's how it used to be with us before the divorce. I'd take her to the museums or to the zoo. She'd always climb up onto things, such a climber. She can't not climb over things, into things. Climbed into a tiger pen once. With a live tiger.
But not anymore.
No, things haven't been the same since the divorce. Do you still blame him for everything?
No, I have forgiven him. I know to blame Injun now. He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. No ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs. Or worse, some just disappear.
Sounds familiar, like what's
Now
going
there
on
is no
today in
choice.
Mexico.
Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait.
You named your daughter Atlanta?
Yes, it's a beautiful name. I named her after the city. That's where I will take her after this job.
That's a good, strong name. And a good city.
I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me.
This is part of the
She can be stubborn like her
storytelling,
mother used to
so
be and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a
this is
good
part
way
of
to
the
be.
storytelling, so you guys
I
are gonna have to
think
deal with it.
And my father believed that too.
Jess changed my life too. She was my second wife, second daughter. Apparently I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of trouble.
What about you? Did you turn out so good because your parents kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable. It's in my genes. Oh, now you know this is different. Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure. Well, you've turned into quite the capable woman. Your father must be very proud of you.
Thank you, Jerry. I should have realized that sooner, though.
I'm sure he knew. Nima, look,
What is it?
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel
Yay.
rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good. Shh.
Oh, yay.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many theropod dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are just like modern birds.
Yeah, I don't think so.
We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Well, that's convenient. Anyways, but yeah, no. The only thing you know from a bone you find in the dirt is that it's dead. You can't tell much of anything else.
Would you look at this?
What are they? They look like feeder tanks. This could be a hatchery.
A hatcher what?
They're raising these fish to feed another animal, like at Marine World.
Like the killer whales?
Precisely.
World. You mean SeaWorld? What's Marine World?
That's a lot of fish. How many whales are they feeding?
I don't know. It looks like each of these tanks could feed 3 or 4 orcas per day.
Oh, you're a fish expert now.
I can make an educated guess.
So can I, and people get annoyed by it.
Look, there's a sign over there. It looks like a schedule or something.
This is a hatchery. That's the stocking schedule for the tanks.
Something tells me these fish aren't for feeding whales, huh, Doc?
No way. They're for feeding something else. Something bigger.
Hold up. I hear something.
After all that time, like, what were you guys doing that took so long to get to this spot? If you hear something, and after all that time with that talk that was going on up at the top, how are you guys, like, only now getting here?
All clear.
When those two are already here. It look like they're waiting.
Dad!
Jess!
My goodness.
Oh, thank God. Are you okay? Are you hurt?
No, I'm okay. Just, can we go home now?
I'm so glad you two are safe, Jerry. How did you manage to get here?
We climbed out of the tunnels through a service hatch near one of the tour routes. Luckily, someone left the tour program running. Thanks.
You mean...
Dr. Sorkin, the phones are not working.
I'm sorry?
There is no dial tone. You said the phones would be working here.
That's odd. My control terminal showed that the main lines here were active. Unless... Of course. Everything is controlled by the computer systems, even the phones. If the power outage outlasted the battery backups, then the system is probably just waiting to be booted up.
Get us to the phones, Doc. We don't have a lot of time.
Mr. Yoder, I refuse to be pushed around by you any longer.
Look, this isn't a day trip. If we don't contact InGen and get another helicopter out here for you all, the next flight over the island is gonna be a wing of B-52s carrying holy hellfire.
What?
That's right, Doc. They're gonna murder all your precious little pets and sink this island into the Pacific.
Dios mío. That's what you meant by Ground Zero?
Yeah, that's right.
Why didn't you tell me earlier? This is my home!
What do you mean you're home? I didn't tell you earlier because I thought we'd be off the island by now.
This island is the ancestral home of her people.
Wait. What is Dr. Sorkin doing?
Laura.
And
Wait,
Billy was right.
what are you...
Where is she going?
I don't know. This rotunda. It's where the control room is. She's going to the phones without us.
Damn it! Get that elevator back up here!
Well, Billy was right. Billy was so right.
Oh, they've really made a lot of progress in construction here. Paleozoic, huh? Well, most of the specimens here aren't really from the Jurassic period anyway.
Yeah, well, Jurassic technically didn't exist, but yeah, that's fine. Anyways, so that's about it. That wraps it up. I got some things to do, so I'll let you guys go from here. I might have already said this, but leave a like and subscribe and tell all your friends. This is really fun for me to make videos for you guys. And so, au revoir. Au revoir. Is that how you say it? I'm also French, so it's kind of fun to say those kind of things. Alright, bye.